It's the show that gives you everything with beauty and fashion. It is Masters. And now you know how important it is for you to look good when you go out, especially if you have a brand. But how far is too far when it comes to our image? We're going to talk about it today. Let's get the show started. Our stylists are getting ready to get our client's image all together. And we're going to help you with your image. At least I think we can, because I think we know about good image up here, right?
Yes, most definitely.
Yeah, some of us, more than others.
Oh, that sounded like that was a direct hit.
Yeah.
Where that's going?
Because, you know, listen, y'all.
Messy?
No, this ain't messy. This is just what it is.
Now you being messy.
No, us, we were ready long time ago.
So what you trying to say?
I said we.
Who was it? You said we, and you pointed that way.
I think that means everybody on this side.
Yeah, that means everybody to the right of you.
Now look at you. You helping her be messy.
Because I felt like it took her the same amount of time. I'm sticking up for my fellow women. Because y'all like to say we take too long, but let us have something out of place, and y'all quick to talk about us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that means take that long for it to be out of place?
She looks good. What you talking about? You trying to say she out of place? She looks great.
Hey, come on. Tell us about your image, baby.
What would you like to know?
Nah,
but why does it take us so long to get ready?
I mean, women have to do hair, we gotta do makeup, we gotta take showers, we have to shave, we have to do a bunch of things to get our image in place, to look good for y'all. So, with that being said, we take a lot longer than y'all do. You know, we can't just jump in the shower, throw on clothes, spray a little cologne on, I'm ready. No, we're not ready that fast. We have to make sure that everything is right, because when we step out the door, we are a reflection of you, Shawty.
We gotta shave. We gotta shower.
Y'all do that at the barbershop. Y'all shave at the barbershop.
I shave at the house time to time. You don't shave every day. You don't shave every day.
I shave every other day. My hair grows fast.
So what do you think is too much?
Me too. Me too. Y'all don't understand.
Yes.
Y'all do not understand.
Young hair
Let
me tell you something.
Give that thing a rest.
Your hair grows back before you make it to your man's house. Listen.
Exactly.
Ain't no pop.
Especially in the wintertime when it's cold.
Y'all need to stop taking them hair pills. If you're not going back that fast, you need to calm down. What they call them pills? Them hair pills. What it called?
Hairfinity.
Hairfinity. That's
No, baby, ain't no
it's natural hair growth.
Around here we do hair drop.
What do you feel like is too much? Because in my opinion, what I feel like is too much. I had a client in the past few years with social media being the way that it is. Everybody is so into what they look like and what type of clothes they have on. I had this client and she would go steal from the mall. She would steal a whole outfit she would get her hair done, go to the mall, steal the outfit, go home, clean up her house, put the outfit on, and take a picture in front of this one little wall. And she told me
that's too much.
That's too much.
Get people to sponsor you. Shout out to Ashley Madison, Avenue Fashion.
Okay.
You can find a sponsor.
There are people who do stuff like that.
You got homegirl number because I need me a good booster.
Gotcha. No, it's coming up.
Yeah, girl, I need me some new clothes.
Right, but that's just.
But at least she cleaned up her house, because they got a lot of people that don't care about their image taking photos.
But the thing was, she was proud about talking about it. You know, most people you would think they would be ashamed to say that. She was like, oh no, you know, I got an image to uphold. And I'm thinking to myself, you got an image to uphold, you a thief. Like, what are you doing?
I just want to know one thing. She still children's clothes? Because I got some kids at home. You know, I can't go out there.
That's not good for your image. No, we're not doing it. We're not doing that.
No.
I'm not going to steal it. I'm just going to buy it.
No, we gotta do better. No, it's not her job. No,
she went to work.
No, this was not her job.
It was a hard day of stealing.
Does she have a lot of followers on Instagram? Because it really might be her job, because you get paid.
It's Facebook, not Instagram. And she has a regular job. She just likes, she's caught up on this image.
She got an irregular job because it can't pay her bills, so she got to steal. And some people
it pay her bills, but it doesn't buy the clothes for their image. It doesn't buy the clothes for the image. She can pay her bills. All her bills are paid. Her house is nice. Everything is straight. But for the image that she wants to portray, she got to steal those clothes.
Well, see, if you look at it, she doing what she got to, because one of the things going to suffer. If she buy clothes, then her life going to suffer. And if she pay for her house,
you don't try to image. So if you can't afford the image,
then it's not your image. You gotta bring it down a little bit if you can't afford what you trying to do.
And there's so many people who can make $1 stretch
right
at the thrift store or whatever.
Right. Or you got to find you a good booster. I need homegirl.
Or you can steal.
Nah, I ain't stealing.
No.
You ain't got to steal.
But I'm buying the stolen goods, like I said. So you get me homegirl info.
But aside from stealing, nowadays, for a lot of people, it is important to look, because that's a lot of people's brand. Instagram and stuff are people's brand. That's why a lot of people are promoting it now. And so a lot of people do feel like they have to look a certain way. If you notice now, some people's Instagram profiles look like art museums just because they have to, everything has to, somebody was like, my color scheme for my Instagram is purple and black.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, oh, okay, so everything she wears has to be purple and black. I mean, how do y'all feel about that?
That's interesting.
That's false. That's too damn far. I'm not about to go in the store every week and look for no purple and black all out of season. You only need people store all in the summer.
But it just
shows
how the
purple and black.
But it shows how the world has changed. Like the world has changed so much in the past 10 years to where you would have never. That's how I feel. You know, that's crazy. Purple and black every day. But it's people who actually think about their social media profiles before they go out and do things. That's what predicates every move that they make. And to me, I mean, I'm in the beauty industry. I'm in the industry that, you know, focuses on image, but I think it's too much. You know, people go way over the top with it, and it's getting to be, I feel like, a little bit too much. You don't think so? So
y'all feel like it's okay for guys to wear fake jewelry for their image?
No, that's not okay.
Why not?
No.
Why do you feel like it's okay for a guy to wear fake? I mean, you're a guy.
Reason I'm asking.
You wear fake jewelry?
No, I don't wear fake jewelry, but the reason I'm asking is, like, I was watching the thing about Ocho Cinco recently, and he said every piece of jewelry that he's ever owned was fake. He was like, but what does it matter? Because he can afford those things. He can really afford those things. So
the presumption is that it's real, though.
Right. So why not?
I think that's the problem.
But that's the problem, because
that's the problem.
If he's rich and can wear fake jewelry, why you can't be broke and wear fake jewelry and it'd be the same?
Well, I think the issue comes in when you're trying to perpetrate as if you balling big and you know everybody that's wearing it is not Ocho Cinco, but they still want you to think.
But what if they never said?
And your caption is unbothered, but your lights cut off because you got that outfit.
I know, but
bothered.
Sometimes that actually helps your image. Sometimes it actually helps your image in a way that it may be the bridge till you get to where you're trying to get to.
Like if you gotta buy Instagram followers so you can get that amount, you gotta fake it till you make it, huh?
Some people do that.
You can buy Instagram followers.
Girl, we're gonna tell you about it, but right now we're about to check in with our stylists, see how they doing with our images.
Hey, I'm Laken, also known as The Lake Show. I'm a makeup artist out here in New Orleans. When you're in a Big Easy, come holler at your girl. Let me slay that face. One thing about the women in New Orleans, everyone here is beautiful. Whether you're the first lady of the church, whether you're going to the second line, whether you just going on a night out on the town with your boo. Like, everybody is beat. So once they sit here, it's not no hard work. So I'm about to get Justice ready for a night on the town out here in these New Orleans streets. She can't get caught slipping. Not her. So we're gonna just do something a little dramatic. We're gonna give her like a dark lip. So I guess like a smoky eye to kind of complement it. So right now I'm just cleansing her skin. So where you going in tonight?
I'm just going on a little date. I'm tired of studying for school and stuff.
What school you at?
Tulane University.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You said you went to Tulane.
Yes.
How is it?
It's nice. A real nice university.
Yeah, I get it every now and then. You got to get out, have some fun.
Just a little date.
So right now I'm just moisturizing. Yeah, so you can have that glow going on. You know, all the girls love the glow. But first thing first is skin prep. You got to make sure that that skin is prepped, or else you could get caught slipping and be ashy, child.
What's up, everybody? My name is Barber Nas. Welcome to Chicago.
Well, what makes this shop so special is that just the history that just, you know, that embodies the city of Chicago, the Madison, you know, all the historic things that happened on Madison, all the businesses, everything was burned down in like 67 once they assassinated Dr. King.
What makes our shop so special is that everybody in here look after one another. You know, Chicago, one of them cities, you know, like it's too many cold shoulders. A lot of things get overlooked. So in a city like this where everybody always trying to get one up over on the next man or woman, it's good to know somebody got your back, you know. And a lot of people out here chasing the wrong things in life and not knowing the best things in life that's right in front of them. Like, cutting hair is not my passion, you know what I'm saying? It's my gift. But people is my passion, you know? Like, you gotta have a relationship, you gotta invest in people. If people don't understand you, if you can't invest in people, you ain't gonna have nothing in the end.
Hey, I'm Andrea Mona Bowman. They call me Mona B. I'm an Atlanta film and movie hairstylist. Let me show you how they do it in the A. So we're on this movie set. I got my girl Lindsay, my actress, in my chair, and they called me to ask me, could I do a 1940s old Hollywood glam hairstyle on her? And of course, they know who to call. Lindsay, are you ready to be transformed?
I'm ready to be transformed.
Yes. Today we're gonna go back and do this 1940s Hollywood glam, transforming her now for this role. Getting her prepared. The pin curls was set. In those days, you have to do research. You have to make the foundation first. Being that most people don't pin curl their hair anymore. So what I did is took a curling iron, curled it, actually formed the curls as I did it, set the base, and pinned it at the base. So my girl Cayenne came in and did this amazing face for me. Cayenne did her makeup, which you can tell some of the details even in her makeup that they did back then that is still prevalent today, because there's nothing new with what we do. All we do is go back and we work out magic personally. So each character has its own look, and what we do research, and we have to go back and find out information and then allow the script and the director to tell us, or the writer sometimes even tell us what they want the character to look like.
All right, so Angel just finished her hair and now we're about to do her makeup. We're gonna get her ready so that she can go out tonight. Right now I'm priming her lids with a little bit of MAC paint pot. I started doing makeup when I was a senior. My stepsister was really into it, and you know, I spent a lot of time with her. So I was always, you know, her little mannequin, and then I kind of just fell into it. When I was younger, I had like really bad skin, so I kind of just fell into the beauty industry, started with skincare and then kind of fell into makeup. And yeah. So since Tariq has a lot of color in her hair, I don't want to do too much. I kind of want to give her like a bronzy look, still have a little bit of glitter on the eyelids, a little bit of some type of pop, but I want it to be a little subtle so that her hair can be like the main factor. So I think I'm going to keep it a little bit light colors, browns and golds.
Our stylist stylists are getting our clients looking real nice so that when they go out for their image, they can look good. Just like we're trying to look good up here. And a lot of how we want to look and what we want to wear. And when I say we, I'm just talking about in general, not us up here, not necessarily, but a lot of people want to emulate their favorite celebrities that they see. Have you ever seen anybody who go as far as to requesting to look like a certain person that they see on TV?
Yes, all the time in the salon. Kardashian. Everybody wants the Kim Kardashian hair, the Kim Kardashian eyebrows, the Kim Kardashian eyelashes. And it's getting to be I don't like it. It's getting to be a point where people are looked down upon for being who they are. You know, you have young girls who don't like who they are. They have to have a filter, a lace front, makeup, shading, contouring, all this stuff to make them look like someone else instead of them just being happy with who they are. Don't get me wrong. I love wigs. I love make them. I wear them all the time. I'm gonna wear a couple of them on the show. But the thing is, you should be able to, you know, be proud enough to come out your house how God made you and feel good about that and not have to want to go get surgeries. And it's people that get plastic surgery, women that get plastic surgery and get ass shots, but they ain't even had a pap smear. Like, you don't know what's going on up in there, and you trying to add on something to that. Like, it's too much. Like, people, the image thing has gone left.
Okay, so let me touch on something that you just said, the ass shots, the big booties. Why do you think that is so popular in today's society?
Just like how Shorty Low, ooh, my bad, Shorty Brown too, R.I.P. But just like he said, the first thing a man see, oh, I'm looking at that ass. And these women that hear that, you know, that don't have a whole lot, like me, you know, they start feeling some kind of way. You start to forget that, oh, you're beautiful. Oh, you got a nice chest. Oh, you walk nice. Oh, your legs are pretty. All you thinking about is, I don't have this ass. I got to get that ass. I got to get that ass. And they are doing crazy things, going to people's houses in the hood, getting cement shot in their tail, fix a flat, anything just so that you can say, oh, damn, she got that ass when she walks by. And it's just, it's too much.
But to be honest with you, I'm going to tell you, a lot of men, we like to look at a big ass. Man, I don't want no big old ass like that. You know, it ain't.
But you said you said that's the first thing that you look for.
I said that's the first thing I look at.
Okay.
That ain't the thing I leave with. That's the first thing I look at.
Then you leave it with the ass. If she coming with the ass, you gonna leave it.
I do think it's starting to become less popular. Like K. Michelle just got hers taken out.
Booty reduction.
Because it hurt.
Because
she said that shit hurt.
Yeah, it hurt her feelings that men understand. It was hurting her feelings.
But you know what? I think that a lot of the rappers have glorified big booties and strippers, and that's what, you know, guys go to. Guys in the strip club, they flock towards the stripper with the biggest booty, and it jiggles more. And
in the strip club, only there.
But they are wifing strippers now. You know, us regular women, we not winning no more.
And little booties matter.
Little booties do matter.
All you gotta do is get you.
Little booties do matter. Y'all need to get
You know, like you go to Build-A-Bear, you can go to the gym and build your body.
You can build your body.
You can attempt to build the booty, America. Don't you?
Yes, you can. You can build that booty. You can build the booty. It's little, but I bet you it can move.
But I'm gonna tell you,
and it feels better than a fake one.
Fake booty feels terrible. It feels nasty.
I don't think I've touched a fake booty.
Well, you need to go see.
I have.
Before you go
They're
around.
very hard. I've touched fake ass before. They are
fake
hard. They don't feel
Is it like
good.
fake breasts? It feels like the same.
Yeah, kind of, sorta. Yeah.
Fake breasts ain't good either. They're good to look at, but
it depends on how they're made, how they're constructed.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you done felt fake breasts.
I saw lingerie for about 8 years. I saw lingerie, but it was before fake booties were popular. I was selling bras and stuff. So
when fake titties was popular.
In the fake breasts been around for a while now. Okay, but what's not fake is our stylists and their ability. So let's check in with them right now.
I remember when I used to be getting fancy for dates and stuff when I was young, single. What type of, where you met him at school?
Yeah, I met him around my school.
So he's a college guy.
Yeah, girl.
What type of dude you like?
Well, I don't really have a preference, but I kind of like my guy to be a little uppity. Like, I like arrogant guys.
You serious?
Yes, I do.
They cool. I mean, it's good so that they could be universal. I like them where you could take them. I like the ones you could take home to mama. But you know, they still have to have like a little hood in them. Like, I don't want them little goody two shoes.
Just a little snobby.
I watch old pictures and be like, dang girl, you was really sending people out like this. But like now it's like my orchestrations have grown so much. Sally, it's crazy. Like I'm out here giving shows. I'm giving the show. Pretty much the Lake show. Like I'm giving y'all a show. So now I'm contouring your child. So you can be snatched, especially that little nose. You know what I was thinking about? I really been doing this for like a long time. For a long time. Well, not really. To say I really just been doing it for 5 years. You have some people that really been in the game longer than me, but I can see myself, I really consider myself where they are. Now, I mean, I have like the celebrity clientele and stuff as they have, but as far as like my status in the street, I guess I say it like that. Like I'm really with like the big dogs, and that's what's up. Because when I first started, you couldn't tell me that this is where I'd be, especially when I decided to go to school to get licensed, get my esthetician license. When I came back, it felt like I lost like all of my clients. I was like, damn. And then me doing that sacrifice with going to school and then coming back and like business was kind of slow. It really was to a point like I really wanted to give up. But I'm like, nah, like I trusted God to get me this far. I know that he'll like push me through the end. And I get like my clientele back and stuff. Like I was going back and forth with pricing, wondering if this was gonna be too much for people or not. But you have to step out on faith and trust God.
I guess my father inspired me to be the barber by jacking up my haircut. You know, you get messed up a couple times, you start figuring out how you can do it on your own. I think designs have, first of all, barbering, cosmetologists, you know, nail techs, all tattoo artists. That's you know, it's art, it's artwork. We all in here, we artists, we licensed artists, you know. We hair sculptors, you know. So designs have come a long way, you know. Back in the day, I've been cutting hair for like over 25 years. My big homie still been cutting hair over 25 years. So you know, back in the day, we was putting roses and chains and Adidas signs and Nike signs. Back in the 80s, in the early 90s, everybody was wearing them, rocking them. Then it kind of like went away for a minute. Everybody just wanted like a part or something. Now, then it came back again, like about 7 years ago, designs came back in real hard again. The razor is a very important part of a haircut, especially designs, because we as barbers feel the haircut is not finished until they have the razor on it. Now, mind you, some people can't take the razor, but most of the time we feel like the haircut is not even complete unless you put the razor on it. When you're dealing with freestyle graphics, it has to be razor clean, especially when you're competing and all that type of stuff, because that's what they be looking for. The haircuts range differently from different parts of the city. You know, out west, we more towards like low tapers. You know, we wear more of the nappy look, you know, the sponge look. You know, bird's fade, all that type of stuff. Literally just like bald tapers, wave cuts. You know, classic bald fades. More out south, they wear like more like high tops. They wear more afros. You know, like a lot of dreads. There's a lot of dread heads in the city of Chicago. So, you know, you got to be doing something special, man, to keep your chair full, man, when everybody want to grow their hair nowadays, man. It's rough. A few years ago, man, it was a real drought out here, man. I had to start cutting hair for food, man. I had to hold a sign, somebody walk into the shop.
Like, I will cut your dreads for free.
The difference between hairstyles of the day versus the hairstyles of 2018. Those young ladies were prepped their hair and they actually set their hair every night. It was against the law to get up and did not have your hair set and actually come out, because most of the hairstyles that they did then were actually poofed and actually done, well done and well put together. Their layers were cut, the styles were done every day. You would see on those movies, but nowadays most hairstyles now are so laid back and really free, I can say. But you do see even now the influence of old Hollywood glam, and that's why I picked this look today for her, because we want to give her that retro style. And see, even just from me setting her hair, how it's already forming with the back combing and the teasing. I haven't even pinned it, but you see the direction that I'm going, because when you have hairstyles like with the beach waves and all that, those are just really free-flowing waves that don't have a lot of, that don't need a lot of development, and they just let the natural hair just fall and do what it do. And these are some matted hair pins that we use on set. You can't get these in the local store, but these are the kind that actually don't reflect light, because when you're making a character, you don't want nothing to reflect light when they're actually filming. They just want to see the actress, and a lot of times, especially since it's make-believe, they want us to think that they woke up like that, but they didn't. And they actually did it themselves, because character development, it matters, because a lot of times the character has to be made to where that it looked like she did it herself. And then sometimes you can tell in the storyline that they actually had to go behind the scenes and got their hair done at with a hairstylist in between actually getting to that next scene. And the other key thing about being on set, you only have approximately 15 to 20 minutes to create these looks. So I know I'm moving, my hands are really moving pretty fast, because I'm trained that we have to get it done. Don't always have time to sit and laugh and talk. Even though sometimes the actors like to talk to you and get you distracted, but you have to learn how to just work in between and make them fabulous.
So right now I'm just blending out the crease, the outer crease. I'm adding a darker brown just to give it like a more smoky look. I'm gonna go in with this brush. And when you're choosing your colors for eyeshadow, you wanna make sure that you choose colors that complement each other and don't clash really. Like I said, I'm gonna keep it very neutral because she has a lot of vivid colors. So browns, warm tones like orange, yellow, golds. Any earth tone will be good because it's not going to clash with any of the colors in her hair. Now colors like blues, reds, purples, pinks, greens, those colors, they have their own type of pigment, so those easily clash with others. So it looks good in the hair, but to have that on the hair and on the face, it would kind of give her like a clown look. That's not what we want to do because she wants to still be presentable when she goes out at night. And I like to do the eyeshadow first before the face because as you can see on this side, we have a little fallout. And that way I can just easily go in and clean up and then put her foundation on without having to ruin my canvas. So when you're doing makeup, it's easy to get frustrated. Turn your head that way. It's easy to get really frustrated. I remember when I was in cosmetology school, actually, I was learning how to do eyebrows. And I really wanted to get it right. And I always had my family coming in to be models for me. And one time my little cousin came in and I was doing her eyebrows and I actually waxed off like half of her eyebrow. and I took an eyelash, a fake eyelash, and I cut the hairs off of it, and I took eyelash glue and I went in and I sculpted an eyebrow out of eyelash hairs for her. If you want to do makeup, like, all you have to do is practice. It is going to get frustrating. It is going to be hard. Color matching is probably the hardest thing to do. But you just have to keep working at it. And you can't be afraid to make mistakes because they're always going to happen. They just make you better.
Shawty over here telling me I need to go give me a fake butt, but I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go to the gym and I'm gonna lift my booty up for my image and for myself.
Naturally, girl, let's go.
Naturally, that's what I'm gonna do.
This is booty counseling 101. That's what this
But what about dudes? What about dudes? What if dudes started getting fake butts or fake pecs and stuff?
Baby, you ain't got to worry about that. It is what it is.
But what about the tight pants though?
I don't wear those.
Your pants look pretty tight.
They ain't tight like yours.
I'm glad.
I mean, but see, there's a fine line between tight and that ain't right. It's a thin line. It's a tight line. Cause I feel like now if I wear some big old overly sized pants, I'm like, girl, here, jeez, how old he think he is? How old
the jabos with the reeds.
I mean, all that. If you're doing all that now, I mean, so I think, you know, as a man, if your jeans got stretch, like when you pull them, no, you shouldn't put them.
So what about if people want to wear what they want to wear? How about that? Like, people can't just wear what they want to wear?
They can, but then you got to deal with people like, yo, how tight is them jeans, Mr. Man?
Well, let me say this.
So popular though with men.
Let me say this. I am not about to date anybody who we wearing the same clothes. Sis, you cannot go in my closet and borrow my jeans. You can't borrow my blouse. No, we not wearing the same clothes. I'm gonna need you to look like a man and I'm gonna need to look like a woman. And I think that the male image is becoming a lot more feminine. You know, men are walking around wearing purses. I don't even carry a purse half of the time. I be sick of it. It be on my shoulder. I be like, look, I'm gonna just
now some people will go as far as saying though the whole man-woman image thing, that's something that's been constructed for us and we're just kind of going in that guideline. So what about people who feel like, I mean, what is a man supposed to look like? What is a woman supposed to look like? Why can't people just be individuals and wear what they want to wear?
I feel like the male image right now, the mainstream male image is being tainted by high-end fashion and being able to afford. And most of those clothes are made for European men. They have those different cuts. And men are putting those things on, dressing more like kind of runway type of clothes. And I feel like that's people trying to show their image in far as money goes, like, you know, man, this Gucci. What you
so you
mean?
think they
skinny, but they Gucci.
Just to say that they got money.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They trying to show to the world that, you know, this is fashion. I'm with the newest whatever. You tripping? You ain't got these on. You tripping? You know what I'm saying? And so I kind of feel like most of the rappers and most of the people that's in the mainstream media are wearing those type of clothes. And I mean, for years, we've always, as a people, followed what's kind of on TV, as far as women and men.
But why is that being more feminine is more popular for a man, though? You know, like, why that trend?
I don't think they look at it as being feminine because when you look at the magazines and stuff like that, you got, they're bridging the gap between man and woman.
Like they're blurring, like the line is blurred.
Because how they got Jaden Smith is the new female model for who's he with?
Female model?
Will,
Willow?
Not Willow.
Jaden, he's the female model for females' clothes.
He models females' clothes.
Yes.
Lord.
And he's been doing that for a while. He hasn't just started that.
Yeah, it's one of the high-end clothes.
Are you sure it's not an androgynous type of line? Meaning that it's just
he is the new. When we get off the air, I'm gonna Google it because I got to prove my point.
But you know, with things that's going on in our nation, you know, with the last the bill before Obama left with the bathroom thing. You know, where you can let, like, a transgender person can actually go in any bathroom. You male or female, it doesn't matter.
We actually need a third bathroom.
I think so too. I say that all the time.
Men,
we need a third bathroom.
Women,
and
them.
that.
But
You can single out them people.
No, they single themselves out.
Yeah.
They call it transgender.
I mean, I highly doubt that a transgender woman coming into the bathroom with other women. I highly doubt
That don't bother
coming
me.
to try to attack me.
Right.
So is it all right if a gay man goes in the bathroom with you? Because he don't want what you got.
It don't really bother
You
me.
know what? I've gone to many bathrooms where it's free for all, and I felt fine.
Well, let me say
because you're in LA now. That's where you live at.
And it's been fine. I felt fine.
The gumbo pot of.
They had stuff. If the women's restroom is too full, I go to the men's restroom.
Oh yeah, you bold. Cause let me tell you something.
But you were just concerned about somebody taking your stuff.
No, I wasn't.
I don't feel like they're gonna try to come in there and get what
Exactly. I don't feel like anybody's about to do me anything.
So if you go to the men's bathroom,
I didn't feel
safe?
like nobody was about to do me nothing in there. I ain't never scared. That's
you
what
might
I'm
well
saying.
do it in the
Because
street.
if a man come in the women's bathroom, he
If
probably
nobody want it,
if the police wouldn't go stop me, I would.
sponge.
I done used it by a tree plenty of time. I'm from the country.
That's what I'm talking about. We sorry, man. We ain't cut you off. Go ahead.
All I was gonna say is that I don't mind if a woman is if a transgender woman is comfortable going into let's say she's a woman who identifies as a man. If she's comfortable going into the men's restroom using the bathroom, fine. But I wouldn't want a transgender a guy who identifies as a woman going into the bathroom with my son, because I don't want him to be confused and come to me like, "Mommy, why is this woman standing up peeing at the urinal?" Because he doesn't know that. I shelter my children from certain things.
But if he a transgender man that identifies as a woman, first off, he ain't standing up at the urinal.
Right.
That's the first thing.
Right.
Well,
He's
if
sitting
he
at the
still got
toilet.
it, well, if he still got his package, he might stand up to pee.
And
I
then-
know
and
some
then
that
that's
still
why
have their
transgender
package.
want to use the bathroom
Right, with the
women.
female. And I mean, I have
Right, and I
have
don't
very
mind
good
that.
friends. You know, the hair industry, we deal with all type of people, and I have very good friends who are transgender. And I have gone to the bathroom. They've gone to the female bathroom with me on more than one occasion. Not a problem with it now. But 10, 15 years ago, I had these same friends, and when we would go to the all-female bathroom, you would hear whispers. What he doing here? Ooh, you know he a man. Why he in there? But now it's more, it's more accepted.
Yeah.
And I would feel they would be safer in our bathroom than they would be
Absolutely.
in the all-male
So
bathroom,
our
and vice
conversation
versa.
has gotten really, really heated, but it's time for us to check in with our stylist. We'll be right back.
It's not like this nowhere else. Like nowhere is like New Orleans. Like a lot of people leave, but like they come right back. I done had my days though. I don't really go out like that no more.
Yeah, I'm just getting my feet wet.
Just get your feet wet, live the best life, baby.
Living my best life.
That's where you get married and all that. I mean, don't get me wrong, it don't have to stop. But I just feel like I did it. Like I did it. So it's right now I'm focusing on my business. It's like I'm focusing on my business now. I'm trying to, build a name for myself. I always say I'ma leave. And I don't think I'm going nowhere. Especially with this industry building up the way it is. Fashion. Next week gonna have a New Orleans. Well, we do have a New Orleans Fashion Week, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They need more. They just need to reach out to the younger and the youth to be a part of those shows, and more people work will be showcased.
Right.
More people will be able to win.
Right. And stop just sticking to who they know.
Right.
So we're gonna I'm just darkening up your crease a little bit. Since it's a little nighttime, little event to be sexy. But a lot of people be saying like makeup is overrated, like it shouldn't be a necessity. Well, what you think? I think it's to each his own. I think because everybody want to feel pretty for one, but everybody has the inner, beauty, and then makeup is not to cover up. It's just to enhance your beauty. I think lashes is like complete. Lashes complete the whole look to me. Like when people be coming saying that they don't want lashes, I'm like, why? It's like a makeup without lashes is like, ugh. A burger without fries. Like it completes it. See? That just give it a whole nother feel to the look, baby. Let me see. Yes, girl. This is every girl's favorite part. That glow. Yes, baby. Just enough. We don't overdo it. So we're gonna do a burgundy. I have this new little lip color by Beauty War.
Boy, you made me put some venom in your head, boy. Man, the lining is crucial. It's like the lining is the frame on the picture. You know, you got a picture on the wall, and how would that picture look if it didn't have a frame on it? If it was just, you just went to somebody's house and they just had a picture on the wall with no frame on it, as opposed to somebody having a frame around the picture. It's a big difference, ain't it? Well, you know, this is I don't normally use a lot of enhancements, but when somebody got like thick hair like this, it just make it up for, you know, it gives it more body when you got something like a mohawk, an afro, high top or something, you know. It all depends. It all depends on who you mess up on. It all depends on who the client is. If it's a kid, most of the time, like if a barber cutting a kid hair and they mess up on the lining, if the parent don't really notice it or the kid don't say nothing, it just goes unnoticed until the kid go to school and get talked about all day until the lining go back. But if they mess up on if somebody actually say something, I mean, it's at the barber discretion, you know. Sometimes people want to fight. Well, sometimes, you know, a free haircut is not enough, you know. Like, they want a free ass whooping. We're about to sponge it. Basically, you put like some pomade, some grease. Everybody hair different. Some people you don't even got to sponge it. You can just rub your hands in it and put some water in it. It'll give you a nice little nappy look. Product to use, it's lay right. It's really used for like comb overs and thin people hair, but it works great for the sponge game. The sponge is something you use circular motion. It could be 360 or counterclockwise. I mean, clockwise or counterclockwise.
Yeah, I know that this little industry that we're in, the film and the movies and videos and all this music industry, it's so much glam that comes with it and everybody wants to do it, but this is not an easy road to travel, and it's a lot that comes with what we do on film sets, even just enduring the weather, the studying. You have to do continuity, which is actually taking pictures of every detailed part of whatever that scene is, keeping it up and documented. It comes a task, and for those that think that it's just about doing hair in the film industry, it's not. It's so much many elements to this journey of being a film hair designer. If you see a scene where they out in the woods, guess what? We're in the woods too. If you see them out there in the rain, guess what? We're in the rain too. Just like last week, 20-something degrees, and you have to stay warm and have to go touch up with your gloves on and endure everything that the actors or the situation call for. Yes, and sometimes when we have to make characters and make actors and stuff look a certain way, we have to also know how to be able to add pieces. We make wigs. You have to know how to lay lace fronts, different things, because this young lady had a situation. You can't really tell, I could have waved it out, but I just want to show that how ideal actually doing extensions are very vital, not just to people that are every day, but actors as well. A lot of the actors that you see, we actually have to create their look every morning. Sometimes it takes hours to get certain looks done. You see how the transition from that, how that just took that whole look from where her spot was, and then you just go back in your back comb, add that volume, and allow that hair to cover it up, and you just work your magic.
I love how Vegas is 24 hours. I feel like everyone who's from Vegas becomes very spoiled. I really don't like traveling that much because I don't like how things close at 8 o'clock. Everywhere you go, 8 o'clock to 2 o'clock. Vegas is always open. Everything is always open. I love it. All right, so right now I'm going in and I'm lining her lips. We're coming to the end. This is just the finishing touches. She has really petite, pretty, small lips. So I'm gonna line them right at the edge, kind of overlining a little bit, just a tad bit in some areas, like right at the cupid's bow. I'm gonna make the arch more defined. And then when I come down to the sides of the lips, I'm just gonna overline them just the slightest bit. The same thing with the bottom lip. Right on the sides, I'm overlining just a little bit. When you're looking to start makeup or you're trying to get into makeup, the best thing to do is like look at the people who influence you the most. People like your favorite actress or your favorite singer. I really like Lady Gaga or Solange. Solange is a good example of someone who takes risks with their makeup. They have that confidence in themselves that's really inspiring. Turn your head towards me. So yeah, I really like Jennifer Lopez. She's stunning. Like she's kind of like where I got the idea for this look. Just a healthy, natural, radiant glow from within. Turning it this way. Every time the sun hits her, she's gonna be glowing from within. She doesn't really do much. If anything, she does like a nice, simple, golden, shimmery eye with like a bright pink or bright red lipstick. When she goes out, she's always wearing like these bomb sunglasses. I don't know, I think she's just really cool. She's simple, but it's like, I don't know, it's her.
Our stylists are getting ready to wrap up their magic. We're going to check in with them in just a moment to see exactly what they've done. We're going to continue our conversation here because we've gotten into a really good discussion about image and more particularly what's acceptable to wear between male, female.
Yeah, you just done ran everything together, talking about androgynous and all this.
I'm for that movement. I'm for being able to wear whatever I want to wear. Anybody, to me, if you are comfortable, you are comfortable. That's how I feel.
Well, you're going to be using that third bathroom.
I use the other bathroom I want to.
No, you're going to use...
hit his girl so she going to pee on a tree. She don't care. She from the country.
No, but see, she initially was like, I ain't gonna feel uncomfortable.
What I said was what I was trying to convey to you is a transgender woman coming into the women's bathroom. That shouldn't be anything that makes another woman feel like she's unsafe. Because a lot of people are like, well, I don't want him coming in the bathroom with me because what if he try to do A, the transgender woman don't want you.
She want what you want.
Yeah. Right.
So that does not bother me.
Well, I have a twist to this story.
Go ahead.
So just like this person who was unsure about their sexuality, or sure, whichever way you want to look at it, begins to what if they get to a certain age and those hormones start shutting down and they won't be a man again?
Then use the men's bathroom.
So choice is choice.
So that so hence there's now a woman in the bathroom who want what you want. And furthermore than that, how you know they're not gonna have a transgender that's bisexual that want what
I
you
mean,
got?
they got They got men waiting in the men's bathroom that's waiting on little boys. I mean, they got creepers in every single situation.
Right.
Now, if this person is just going through a midlife crisis where they don't know what they want to be and they just want to use the bathroom and just pee, they may not be coming to the bathroom to try to creep and prey on me. They may just be coming to the bathroom to pee. The bathroom
we let her run the world, we'll have one bathroom. Just come on and use the bathroom. That's all y'all trying to do is use the bathroom.
Because how many times have you? How many times
in the stove?
So you telling me men don't prey on men? Regular straight men don't prey. Straight men don't prey on straight little boys in the bathroom?
They might.
That's what gay men pick up the men in the bathroom.
Well, shit, I ain't never got picked up on.
That's what I heard.
Men looking like men being straight, pretending to be straight men.
Y'all see these lines is getting too blurred.
All I'm saying is the reasons that people give, it could happen whether or not people are trans or not. It happens already between same-sex people.
Right.
So the things that we are afraid of is already happening.
So just go to one old big bathroom with everybody on. Have woman, man,
dogs, cats,
used to be, dog, whatever. All right, cool. That's in your world, but luckily we live here. Well, we at least got 2 bathrooms, and we can decide where you need to go at.
You can decide. Which one you deciding to go to? Because you said decisions. I mean, you said
no, because we speaking in general. But if you thought I was another guy,
no, not at all. Not at all.
Maybe,
not at all.
Maybe I need to wipe this makeup off.
Oh. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. All I'm saying is I don't mind a person having if they decide that they are a woman and they want to come to the women's restroom, that's fine by me. If they decide they are a man and want to go to the men's restroom, that is fine by me. If everybody want to go to the bathroom together because all they doing is peeing and nobody's trying to prey on someone, it's fine by me.
The sexual preference has nothing to do with the fact that you are a predator or a criminal or anything like that. It ain't got nothing.
We know what you got,
but people tend to think or tend to associate being transgender or homosexual being a pervert, and so they're like, I don't want my child in the bathroom with that pervert. No, that's not a pervert. Just stop even using that word. What they do sexually is what they do. They might think what we do, is not right. But that doesn't mean that person, because they choose to love, differently, that don't mean they finna come in there and mess with your child. They just trying to pick. That don't have nothing to do. Right, it has nothing to do with that.
Now, I absolutely agree with that. But what I definitely don't want is someone coming in the bathroom, as she said, preying on me.
Right.
But just because, like you said, just because you're transgender does not mean that you're a predator. Because most transgender people are not predators. It's a very, very slim chance that you get someone who's a transgender and a predator.
And actually, many people that are in the homosexual community, they have been preyed upon.
Absolutely.
So they definitely wouldn't be the ones that would go and abuse a child or hurt a child. My thing is just, men go over there, women go over there, and you piss and you do your thing, you wash your hands, wash your hands. That's the problem.
Can we all agree on that? Yes. For image sake. Can we agree whatever bathroom you go to and use soap?
And dry your hands with paper towels
and use the towel to open up the door so you don't get the germs back up.
I tell you one
wash
thing,
your hands.
They sure gonna need to put the little thing up there that said the views expressed in this.
Disclaimer.
Right. Our stylists are ready to show off their work. Let's check it with them.
Yes, so this is the finished product. You beat, girl. You like it? Look, turn to the side. Check the glow, baby. You is glowing. Turn that way. All blended, well blended. Blending is the key. You better let them know. Blending is the key.
Check out the highlight.
You see it?
You did that. Yes. So I just got my makeup done. Y'all, makeup is not an everyday thing, but to see yourself made up is just like so amazing. And then the person behind the makeup is like a pure naturalist, and to see yourself with makeup on, like, you just love it. Like, I love my face so much. Like, I kid you not, Laken is the best, the bomb. I love my makeup. You like it? I might get a ring tonight.
Oh, girl, you might get a ring. Everything gonna be glowing. Face, ring, it's cute. It's cute. You see? It's so pretty.
This is what we do in the shop, baby. That's why can't nobody mess with us. This boy right here is he Christmas tree ready right now. All that boy needs is a couple eggnog right now and we gone. This the part where you hand me the money. No, I was just messing with you.
We've just finished getting Lindsay. This is a 1940s old Hollywood glam. Did her some amazing victory rolls. Took those curls, pin curls, brushed them out and pinned them in. And we know back in the day they did a lot of embellishments, so we got a couple embellishments in there for her. And 2 rows on both sides. And actually took it and put the natural wave and allowed Miss Lindsay to look, turn around, to look 40s.
Thank you, Mona. As an actress, sometimes you're not sure how your hair is going to turn out, so trust is really important when you're working with someone who's doing your hair. I trust Mona a lot. I've had some bleach problems with my hair, so when I sit down in the chair for her to do my hair, I know that she will take care of it. I want my energy to be focused on what my talents are, and that time sitting there with Mona is a time for relaxation and to prepare for my role while she's doing her work.
All right, so I used Poise Professional Makeup on her skin. I did a lot of hydrating, body glowing products, anything that would reflect off of the light to give her that more hydrated, strobe kind of effect. I did, and then on the eyes, close your eyes for me, I did a lot of warm tones, a lot of browns. I went in and did something a little different, tried to tie in the pink in her hair and did like a reflective pink gold right in the inner corner. And then on the lips, I kept it pretty simple with just a nice gloss that had a little bit of a tint to it, so it tied in with the gold on her lid.
Didn't our stylists do such a great job?
Yes.
This is what you get each and every week here on The Masters. Closing you out with Image. We had a very great conversation today. We love everybody. Just throwing it out there.
What I love about our stylists, everybody has their own originality. You know, nobody's trying to copy anybody else. And in today's market, you get so many people who want to be like this one or who want to be like that one. All of our stylists really just do their own thing, and I love that.
Yeah, well, look, I just want to come on here and say, regardless of what we talked about today, be the best you. Whatever it is, that's your image. Protect your image. Be the best you. You can't be what anybody else wants you to be but you. Be great.
And what I want to say is that it's important, America, to get out there and go to your professional stylists. All those hairstylists that were featured here, you see the people that are in their chairs, they sat there, they let their stylists do their thing. And these are professionals. We are professionals. We've gone to school, we've trained, and we know what we're doing. We're not the Instagram people. We're not the people that, you know, on YouTube learning things. We've actually studied these things. And it shows the faces that you see on these videos. Like, these people are so happy, they're excited about their hair, and it's a good thing. And I'm excited about hairstylists, professional hairstylists being pushed back to the forefront. That's the way that it should be.
And you know what? You're right. Everybody's right. Image is so important, and that's what we're doing here on The Masters. We're trying to get your image together, and here's a sneak peek of next week's images right here on The Masters.